All right. Welcome everyone to Tribal Council. I have some questions. So, first of all, got several people here who were at the Warzone last time, or I guess only one person who's actually on call. So, lucky day, Thomas.
Hello.
So what has been like? Um, what was last Tribal Council like? Like, what was afterwards? Like, how did that all come about?
To be honest, I cannot really remember it, but I was, to be fair, I was pretty happy about it. That's as much I will say.
Um, how does it? How did it affect your game going into this round?
Well, it doesn't really, it didn't really affect me in any way just because the Warzone always shakes up the game, so you just always have to be prepared.
Nice. So Timmy, there have been a couple shakeups in the game besides, like, obviously the Warzone. Um, so what other shakeups have you experienced and are like prepared for? Like, what sort of things are you thinking? Timmy, hello, hello, Timmy. Earth.
Is this
Okay,
better?
yeah, there we go.
Okay, my headphone microphone isn't working. That's fun. So what I was trying to say at least was, I don't know. Anything could happen at any time. Like someone can have an idol, someone could play an advantage. You never know. So it's difficult to kind of like even think about it or try to prepare for it because literally anything could happen at any time.
Nice. So, Minor, that kind of goes in line with how the season is. So, what has been the feeling of this Warzone?
Um, it has been the same feeling as like all the other ones. Um, like it's been calm, and then usually there's like little time where everything's like busy, and then it goes quiet again.
Is the Warzone getting like busier as we're getting closer to the merge?
I I believe so. Because I think people are starting to think of like um, instead of just doing like something easy, I think people are starting to think of like what would help me or be the best for my game going forward.
Nice. And Devin, with this tribal council, what are you thinking is best for your game?
I mean, I think for this tribal council, this whole war zone for me in general has been a little bit different, just because a lot of the people that are here with me this time, I've only connected with like once before. There's a couple that I've been with like twice before, so it was good to reconnect with people. But you always have that feeling going in when if they've been with other people more, what are their connections to? Um, So I mean that's how this round's felt for me. So I think today what I'm trying to do basically, and I think what a lot of people are trying to do is doing the vote that keeps them around.
So, Thomas, has this the vote that keeps people around? Was that a pretty? Because obviously one person's not going to be around after this. So, has the have people sort of been pretty in agreement on who to vote out this time, or has there been a lot of scrambling like there has been in the past?
Well, pretty much everyone had like a decision on one person, but then I start hearing different things, so pretty much is up in the air for me.
In there. How about for you, Minor?
For the vote or
Yeah, like how much scrambling has there been for this vote, or has it been pretty unified?
um, It's a mixture of both.
How so?
I kind of like the same, like always. Like it's always quiet, and then so it's just like one name or something, and then out of nowhere there's like scrambling, and then it quiets down again after all that.
So Thomas mentioned that there was like just one name at the beginning, and then things kind of blew up, and there were a lot more names. So has that sort of rung true for the information that you've been getting this round?
Somewhat, yeah.
Somewhat. How only somewhat?
Because I heard one name from a couple of people, and then just like I think I just heard like two, but he said like maybe there was other ones, but yeah.
How about for you, Devin? You've said that obviously this is just about keeping you around, but to do that, you have to be obviously not the target for most people. And if there are two or more names going around this tribal council, then how are you making sure that it's not your name that's first of all coming up and second of all getting landed on as the vote?
For me personally, I've just tried to make talk to people as much as I could to make sure we're on the same page. I mean, I would agree that it was definitely on one name for most of the day, and then a few hours ago, things got a little more names got added to the mix, and as Miner stated again, it's like then it calmed down again. So I mean, you have to hope that after the chaos, I guess you could call it, it wasn't really chaos, but it was a lot of back and forth. Um, it landed where you want it to be. So that's my take on it.
Nice. So it seems like everyone is pretty in, like, is all pretty much saying the same thing. So I guess there's not a whole lot to talk about. So Timmy, what's one thing that people should remember going into the vote?
I gotta think about that. I mean, do what you think's right for your game. Be smart about who you bring with you leading, moving forward. Make sure you're sticking with people that you like and think will help you.
All right. Does anybody have anything else to say?
That shirt though.
Thank you. I have matching shorts. Okay, enough of that. So, if anybody else has anything to say, say it during the countdown. But besides that, I'm going to count down 10 to 1. You have until I reach 1 to either cast or change your vote. When I reach 1, all votes will be locked. So, yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I shall go get the votes.
God damn it. Oh, mic's on. Wow.
That's a whole ass mood.
That is awesome.
Oh,
Tanner, I love that so much.
oh, thank you.
Well, look at Trace showing up late to the party.
Hi, sorry, I'm here. Are we voting right
You
now? Is
missed
that what's
that
happening?
we're all of us get to go directly to the end. That's what you missed.
Are we voting right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, hi, Trace. You are just in time for the votes. So I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the chat immediately. I will read the votes. First vote. Stephen. This is a self vote. Second vote. Chloe. Third vote. Stephen. Fourth vote. Chloe. Fifth vote. Stephen. Sixth vote. Chloe. Tied 3 votes, Stephen, 3 votes, Chloe, 4 votes left. Seventh vote. Chloe. Eighth vote. And the 13th person voted out of Tumblr Survivor Kuwait, Chloe. Chloe, the war zone has spoken, and it is time for you to go. All right, well, just like the past couple rounds, this round has seemed pretty unified, but still a little chaotic. So you can grab your stuff, head on back to camp, and wait for the next post. Good night, everyone.